Hello guys, today we are doing a slightly different video because this is going to be an educational video on a different world, and this is my zoo world on Java edition. You can have a sneak peek right here, and today I'm going to show you the Australian section of the zoo. So this is the first section I have completed, and after this section we're actually going to start the North American animals. So if we walk through here, that's the zoo sign. The pangolins, I know they're not, some of the animals here are not Australian, and the ones which aren't Australian I won't talk about. Pangolins are not Australian, but these pangolins, like there used to be a pangolin here called Lolly. She died, I think she died, so she was born on the 22nd of October 2020, and she died on the 13th of September. Well, that's actually quite long ago. So if we go on here, there's a small little gift shop. It's got koalas, kangaroos, platypuses, and many more animals like a monkey. These animals are all going to be in the zoo eventually. So here's our first exhibit. Oh, come on. No one wants it to be wet and cold. So the first exhibit is the Platypus exhibit, and it's one of my favourites because it's actually got water. Like 75% of it is water. So we've got 3 platypuses. Salamani is a male. I don't know. I'm bad at making names, guys. Megan is a female, and Jacob, I think he's a male. Jordan. Oh my god, I'm so bad. And he is a male. Jordan likes to stay on this island and sleep all day, while the other 2 just like to stay in this small little, I don't know, that was a really noise right there. So I'm going to read some facts about Jordan the platypus. Platypuses are so strange looking that the first dead specimen sent to the Western world was called a fake by scientists. These duck-billed, beaver-bodied animals lay eggs, make milk, and even have venomous leg spur. They're certainly something special. Platypuses use okay, I can't say some words, or I can't pronounce some words, to hunt, and are the only mammals that can. These strange little creatures used to be hunted for their fur, but nowadays invasive species are their biggest problem. So that was the platypus enclosure. It's already getting a bit dark, but that's okay. But let's go for the koalas this time. So that was the platypuses. Now this is the koalas. I think this is the second biggest exhibit we have in this zoo so far. So there's 4 koalas. I can't find them. I don't know where they are actually. Did they escape? No, they're all back here. 1, Redbottom, Nico, Alni. Where's Nubia? One of them is, oh my god, I think one of them's escaped. Oh yeah, Nubia was hiding up in the, see, she likes falling. So that's a female. Koalas are tree-dwelling, slow-moving marsupials from the Australian bushland. They only eat the leaves from the eucalyptus tree, and they are so picky about their food that they won't even eat off leaves that are taken off the branch. Because koalas can only eat one plant, habitat loss is devastating to them, and any other activity that hurts eucalyptus trees hurts koalas. That's why we've got a lot of eucalyptus around here. This is eucalyptus, by the way, if you didn't know. So that was the koala exhibit, 2 exhibits I've shown you so far. These, I forgot their name, but they're not Australian, so I have to eventually make them a new exhibit somewhere else. Tasmanian devils, very iconic for Australia too. After its relative, I can't pronounce that, went extinct, the Tasmanian devil rose to the title of largest carnivorous marsupial. It's got one of the strongest bites for its size in the entire animal kingdom, and it uses that bite force to crunch on bones and rotting meat. Tasmanian devils face a strange but very devastating adversary, contagious cancer. Because the devils eat together and tend to fight a lot, tumours on their faces spread fast. That's why we take really good care of these little guys in the zoo. They've got a small den back there with a heat lamp, but they actually like to stay in here for some reason. They just like the open. So these 2 enclosures, although the meerkats are so good, it's probably the best, my favourite enclosure. We can't show that today because they're not Australian, at least I think. So next exhibit is the Komodo dragons. Probably the closest thing to a dinosaur. Well, you look at it. This is Koala, the female. So, Komodo dragons are the biggest species of lizard in the world, and scientists think they're only survivors of a bigger family of giant reptiles that used to live across Asia and Australia. All kinds of human activity have pushed the Komodo dragon to the edges of its range, and tourism, poaching, and natural disasters all hurt the giant dragons. So there's Koala. I don't know my name. I'm the worst at naming. And Vic. There's a small little place you could have some food and sit here. We'll save this enclosure for last because it's the biggest. There's 2 more back here. So this is the Echidnas. I like their enclosure a lot too. Around the same size as the koala enclosure, I'd like a bit better. So there's a desert area here and a foresty area back there. I'm gonna show off the foresty area because 2 of them like to be in the foresty area and the other 2 like to be in the desert area. So we've got a male Echidna. I really can't pronounce their name though. Echidnas are monotremes, which means they lay eggs but also make milk from their young. The long-beaked echidna is the biggest echidna and the biggest monotreme, and it can weigh up to 36 pounds, 16 kg. Even though it's illegal to hunt them, echidnas are considered a delicacy, and this plus habitat loss puts them, these massive monotremes, in serious peril. Oh, it's getting dark now. You can see the sun's going to set any moment, and all the animals are going to go to sleep. So, let me show you the crocodile enclosure, the saltwater crocodile. I actually think these are not saltwater. We can get a net hit too. I think they're sleeping. Well, this one is. So we've got Joy and Joe. These are saltwaters, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, I haven't written any facts for them yet, so we can't talk about them much. Joe's naughty. But a cool thing about them is like when they're in the sun, they basically bask, and don't really know why actually. Probably should research it. And it's raining. The worst thing that could ever happen, especially when it's dark. So I think I should I'll give you a better view in the day, but this is the big enclosure. Wait, probably the biggest well, it not probably the biggest enclosure in the zoo so far. It is for the red kangaroo, the southern cassowary, and there's some fishes down here. So first, I don't have facts for the fishes because they're not that important in this enclosure. So let's read some facts about. Oh my god, you're loud. So here's Claire. She was like she's relaxed always for some reason. This bird is the closest thing you'll ever see to a real-life dinosaur. Cassowaries are one of the biggest, heaviest birds in the world, and they're up to 150 pounds, 69 kg, of token Australian terror. Cassowaries, like movie raptors, have a big, solid claw on the inside of their feet, which can maim or kill a person easily. Road-built fragments cassowary habitat, and invasive species eat and destroy their eggs. That was about the cassowaries, and now the most iconic animal for Australia. If anyone asked, say, one Australian animal, they would say this one, the kangaroo. These are red kangaroos. So red kangaroos come, like, the males are red and the females are brownish, well, greyish brown. So here's the facts. Kangaroos are a symbol of Australia, and red kangaroos are both the biggest mammal on the continent and the biggest marsupial in the world. Male kangaroos are red and females are grey or brown. Like all marsupials, kangaroos have a pouch they keep their young in, and a baby kangaroo is called a joey. The red kangaroos are common but have disastrous interactions with people, dogs and cars. So that was the zoo so far. That was every enclosure. Well, we missed 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, there's a secret one back there. So 4. We missed 4 enclosures which are not Australian. So hope you guys enjoyed that video touring my zoo so far. Leave a like if you enjoyed. That would be greatly appreciated. This video took a lot of effort. And please subscribe if you like my content. Goodbye!